Hello guys, welcome back. Okay, in today's video, we are going to be learning about 5 skills, 5 things you can add to your game. In football, you gotta add small little techniques, small little things to your game to make you that bit better. It's what separates the extraordinary from the ordinary, that one extra. So today we'll be learning about that one extra. 5 things you can do in the game.
Alright, so the very first step of today's video is switch of play. That's the thing you need to add to your game. Many players are really good on the ball, know how to play short passes, but you need to know how to switch the ball from one side of the field to the other. So I'm going to be showing you how to switch the ball. And I'm going to be playing it all the way up there. So what you need to do is you need to know how to hit the ball off. Now, instead of kind of leaning a little bit forward, what you will do is you will lean back, and you hit under the ball, and you will push the ball. So I'll show you. Exactly like that. So when you're doing long pass, you lean back, and then you take the touch. So we're going to show another example here. So I'm going to show you the ball. So what you need to do, you need to focus on putting your body back so that the ball kind of goes up in the air. Put your head over the ball. It's going to be very hard to put the ball up in the air. So let me just show you one last time. Play a long ball. Watch closely my movements. Put myself across it. And then take my touch. So that's how you do a long ball. Lean back, hit the corner part of the ball, and then you see the way the ball will go in the air and it'll reach its destination. Alright, so the subject of today's video is one touch. The order for you to add to your game, playing in one touch. I know you don't always have to play in one touch, but if you want to move the ball up quickly, then taking less touches is the key. So a good way to practice this is by just playing in one touch. So it's very simple. You play one touch, one touch. Good at the pass is good. You play one touch. Make sure you go through the block. You're comfortable. Basically how it's done. So the more you get comfortable playing in one touch, the more you will use it in game. Because often too many times, players will take too many touches and lose the ball. Although some players are very skillful and they know how to manipulate the ball a lot, which is good. But sometimes you lose the ball by taking too many touches. So for example, if he plays the ball to me, and then he comes and tries to get it off me, and I'm taking all my time, he just comes and get it because we're taking too many touches. But instead, I play the ball to him, and then he moves there, he takes the ball, I play one touch, and then we're off. So it kind of relieves the pressure off you when you play one touch. But of course, if you have more time on the ball, of course use it. Because you're obviously not gonna play in one touch when you have all the pitch to yourself. When you have all this space that you can run into. So what the point I'm trying to do here is that when you need to play in one touch, play in one touch. If you have more time on the ball, use that time. But the most important thing that needs to be going on in your head, if that's the right ball, then I should play it. That's what this playing in one touch is all about.
So next step of the video is protecting the ball. Protecting the ball is really important. If the ball comes to me in a match, and you need to protect the ball, you gotta protect the ball. This isn't protecting the ball because we're showing the ball to him, we're getting a free way for him to get it. So if I want to protect the ball, I'm gonna have to put my body in between, keep the ball far, and then keep my arm up to keep him away. Make sure not to foul him like this or like this, which keep the elbow on his hip or wherever you need, and move the ball around as well so that you can't get it and then turn. That's how you protect the ball. It's really useful when you're playing a match, especially as a striker. When the ball is played to you straight, you gotta protect it from the defenders. So remember, do not protect the ball like this because you're giving the open space to the defender. Protect the ball like this. Put yourself in front of the person and jockey, turn. That's how you protect the ball.
Alright, so the next step of today's video is be skillful. As a player, you gotta be skillful, be able to do a lot of skills, turn the defender around, make his life miserable, and that's the point. If you want to beat defenders, you gotta be skillful. And being skillful is a really good quality you have when on your team. So what I do is I just no more than 4 skills, just 3 skills will do for you. My favorite ones, I'd say, step over the body paint, like because they always work. So let's say I'm gonna do the body paint. The defender, he takes the ball to me. He takes the ball to me, and he comes rushing at me. What I'm going to do here, a very good skill you can do, is the body. What I do is I drop this shoulder, I'll make it look like I'm going this way, and I'll push the ball out this way. So, to show you a real life example, so the defender just kind of pushes back a little bit, and then he takes me the ball, and then I'll dribble up to him, so that's one variation. Another variation is a step over. Step over used by many great players. So what you do is, once you push the defender, good thing you can do is you step over, one foot around the ball, like that, and push it out the way. So what you can do in a real life situation, the defender will play you the ball. He will play you the ball. Dribble it, step over. Those are great skills to use. Finally, what we have now is the plateaued. The plateaued used by Messi, because we see him do it a lot and it works a lot in games. You know, it's basically when you approach the defender at a certain distance, and once the defender commits getting the ball, push the ball out here. So do it, wait for it. I've said this in many videos, and because it always works, it's such a great skill to use. So do use this skill. So when you're approaching the defender, the minute he goes in, we're out in this direction. So those are the things you need to know. You need to know how to be skillful, being able to use defenders, so that you can make their life miserable.
So the next step of this video is tracking back. You see, let's get straight to it. So let's say any position at all. Even if it's from a corner, from a back pass, let's say if I play a back pass to the defender, and he goes running there. If I start walking backwards, it won't do no good to the wing back, the goalkeeper, the defender. It won't do good to anyone on the team. So when I play a back pass, I have to do everything I can to get the ball back. That's called tracking back, used by mostly wingers, because wingers gotta track back, help the wing back, full back, whoever it is. So for a back ball or a loose ball, then you gotta work, track back and get the ball. Not only would it help your team, but it will create counter attack. So tracking back is really important. So make sure you track back while playing.
So the final step of today's video is to practice juggling. Juggling is a really good skill to have, although you don't use juggling in games, but it helps you control the ball in different areas of the game. So what you do, you start with juggling, go back to the basics, you learn how to juggle. So you get your foot under the ball, flick it up, and then you start juggling. So start juggling. Very important to juggle because it allows you to feel different parts of the ball and control it, and also very important for your balance. So practicing juggling will be very important for you, because if the ball is in different position, let's say if the ball is up in the air, let's say the ball, there's a long ball that comes in, and then you need to take your touch. What you need to do, you need to control it, take your touch, and you're out. This is your touch like this. Take it down, and then you're out. So that's why you need to learn how to juggle. Because juggling is a really important skill to show off to your friends. And not only that, but it's also important for you to be able to control the ball in different areas. So that's what juggling is all about.
Thank you guys for watching this video with different tricks. Make sure to put all of these techniques into practice. Put them into games so that you become a better player, a better midfielder, whatever you are, even as a goalkeeper. If you just take into account some of these techniques, then you'll become an even better goalkeeper. You'll become better at your feet. So you just do juggling there. Very important. Thank you guys for watching different tricks. We'll catch you guys later.